What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Kinetic615 back for the next episode in this Michigan Wolverines Slow Sim Dynasty. This is a slow sim dynasty where we do not play the games. We build the team, we set the depth chart, we set the scheme, we develop the players, and then we let it go and see how well they do. See if we can actually build a dynasty, rebuild a team, so to speak. Because it's a lot harder to rebuild a team when you're not jumping in and playing all of your important games, right? So, just a quick recap. We are in year 4, 2028, week 13. We are undefeated. This is the first season that we have gone 11-0 to start the season without at least one loss. And we'll try to maintain an undefeated regular season this week on the road for the season finale in Columbus, Ohio. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, to quote my friend the Maze Madman. And we will try to remain perfect on the season. Number 1 Michigan going on the road to take on number 25 Ohio State. Michigan at 11-0, Ohio State at 8-3. So let's take a quick recap. So we do have Coach Connor Stallions, who returned to Michigan to take over after the disgraced former head coach Sharon Moore made his exit. We currently have offensive coordinator PJ Fleck, the former Minnesota Golden Gophers head coach, who has informed us that he will be moving on from being an offensive coordinator, looking to get back to the head coaching business after this season. So this will be our final regular season game with PJ Fleck as our offensive coordinator. And we've got Connor Walker, the former Auburn DC, as the defensive coordinator for Michigan here. Year 4, we're in year 4, and just to have a quick recap, years 1, 2, and 3. Year 1, we went 9-3 in the regular season. I think we had losses to Texas and Indiana, I think, or Indiana and... No, it was Indiana and like Michigan State or something, I don't remember. Anyways, and then... I forget. Anyway, it was 9-3, and then we won the Music City Bowl against Mississippi State. Year 2, we lost to Texas and Indiana. No, I'm sorry. So year 1, we lost to Wisconsin, Michigan State, and I think we beat Ohio State. So I think we lost to USC, maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, year 2 we lost to Texas and to Oregon. No, year 2 we lost to Indiana and Minnesota. That was the year that we lost to Minnesota. And then we lost to someone else, I forget. Anyway, we went 9-3, and then we lost in the Music City Bowl to South Carolina. Year 3, we had a pretty good year. Lost to Texas and Oregon in the regular season. Made it into the playoffs. Went on a run. Defeated Texas A&M, USC, Georgia, and Alabama en route to Michigan's 13th national championship. And capping off Bryce Underwood's college career with a national championship and a Natty Player of the Game award. In our follow-up year to our national championship run, we are so far 11-0. Let's take a quick look at our record this season. So we started off going out to the Vegas Kickoff Classic to take on the number 2 at the time. We came into the season ranked number 3, take on the Georgia Bulldogs, and we won by a field goal. Then we defeated West Virginia on the road, Maryland at home, Purdue on the road, Oregon State, Northwestern, and Nebraska at home, Washington and Wisconsin on the road. Returned home for a 2-game swing against with a top 5 matchup at the time against USC, and then little brother Michigan State. Had a bye week, and now we're at the season capstone with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's take a quick look at the depth charts for both teams. Now again, this is year 4, so you will see some familiar names. You will see some game-created players on both teams. So for Ohio State, their quarterback is redshirt junior Stone Saunders. Starting running back is redshirt senior Sam Williams-Dixon. Starting fullback Moses Gardner. Starting wide receivers Bogpin Miller, Marcus Pack, and Jamian Little. Yeah, Ohio State soft eyes. What's up, Licha Max? Starting tight end, they got Nate Roberts, a redshirt junior. Left tackle, they've got Freddie Hatchett, a redshirt sophomore. Right at left guard, they're starting Trayvon Tabor. At center, starting Maurice Adeyemi, a junior. Right guard, they're starting redshirt senior Eric Neves. Right tackle, redshirt sophomore Lester Coffey. On the defensive line, at left edge, they're starting Dominic Kirks. At right edge, Eric Mensah. In the middle, they got Jarquez Carter at D tackle, along with Maxwell Roy, both redshirt juniors. Linebackers, redshirt sophomore J.R. Breeze. Middle linebackers, Taylor Trout and Eric Goings. Will linebacker, Brian Stuber. At corner, they got a pair of seniors, Blake Woodsby and Devin Sanchez. Free safety, a senior, Fahim Delane. At strong safety, a redshirt junior, Cody Haddad. And then a freshman kicker and a sophomore punter. Let's take a look at our own team, Michigan Wolverines. Nice, bro. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Alright, so our starting quarterback is redshirt junior CJ Carr. Running back, redshirt senior Micah Kaapana. Fullback, redshirt sophomore Kevin Trout. Wide receivers, we got senior Donovan Murph, redshirt senior Marion Stewart, and redshirt junior John Anthony Hall as our starters. Tight end, redshirt senior Luke Harpring. Offensive line, left tackle, redshirt sophomore Dorian Hundley. Left guard, redshirt sophomore Max Simonson. At center, we've got redshirt junior Ty Haywood. At right guard, redshirt sophomore George Cherry. And at right tackle, redshirt sophomore Brian Jordan. On the defensive line, left edge, we're starting Lugard Edekpayi. At right edge, Wendell Gregory. Defensive interior, Ted Hammond and Romeo Sauer. Sam linebacker, Cameron Booth, who has been a breakout star this year. Definitely going first round in the NFL draft. Mike linebackers, Cordell Carver and Garrett Stover. Will linebacker, Gabe Williams. At cornerback, we've got Deontay Liggins, a redshirt sophomore, redshirt senior Josiah Edmond, and redshirt junior Jaden Sanders. Free safety, redshirt freshman Tommy Mitrione. And then at strong safety, the converted corner, Shamari Earls. Kickers, third-year player Otis Beck, and Caleb Berryman, our second-year punter. Our kick returners will be Zaire Flanagan and Dante Ahmad. Punt returners will be Amarian Stewart and Reggie Dial. Long snapper Max Simonson. Power back will be Diego Longoria. Slot receiver will be Amarian Stewart and Chris Lawson. Nickelback will be Deontay Liggins and Terrion Nichols. Nose tackle Ted Hammond. Alright, let's take a look at our recruiting board. I think our recruiting's pretty much done for the season. Yeah, so nothing more to do there with the recruiting, so we'll go ahead and just jump into the game. So again, this is Slow Sim. We will not be playing the game. We will be letting the team go and see how they perform. See if we can follow up our national championship run with an undefeated season. We will go in with our... Hey, Lichamax, if you're still in the chat, white and blues or white and maize? Going on the road to Columbus to try to preserve our undefeated season. Which away uniforms are you feeling? Are you feeling the all whites? All whites, white and blue, or white and maize? I just see yes. Which one do you want? You pick the away fit. Or we can do color on color and go blue, all blue versus all red, which is how I think the rivalry should be doing, or should be done in real life. What do you think about that? All blue, all red? Let's go color versus color. We'll go blue versus scarlet. Alright, we are using my custom books. They are up for download. They're not cheese or glitch. Check them out. Here we go.
It's a rivalry that defines
Red versus blue. It's the Crips versus Bloods. I mean Wolverines versus Buckeyes.
a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Alright, let's set it to slow sim, and I will do some poor play-by-play commentary.
The Buckeyes will kick it away.
Alright, Michigan's back to receive the kick. See, I just think it looks cool doing color on color versus for like rivalry games.
He was hoping for something a little more
Unless the colors are too close and clash, I like doing that for rivalry games. Michigan on a 1-game winning streak. Last year they won 34-31. Let's see if they can improve this to second in a row. Carr comes out under center, single back, wing formation, one receiver to either side. Fakes the handoff, play action, rolling out left. Hits Amarian Stewart on the run for a big gain across the 40. Tackled at the 42, 22 yards on the first play of the game. Michigan hurrying back to the line, this time in shotgun, split backs. Fakes the handoff, play action, but he's taken down before he can do anything. Sacked by Taylor Trout. Loss of 5 yards, 2nd and 15 for Michigan. Not the start that we wanted. Should have just handed it to Micah there. Alright, under center, single back, wing formation, one receiver out wide, 3 tight ends on the line. Ross back to throw. Over the middle, caught by the tight end. Vinny Van Buren on the catch. Gain of 7, 3rd and 8 Michigan. Empty backfield, 4 receivers left, 1 right. Fires up the seam, he's caught. Completely alone, untouched. Who is that? Number 11, who is that?
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field.
I can't tell who that is. I don't know who number 11 is. Dante Ahmad, the wide receiver, Dante Ahmad. There we go. Just completely on the post route, up the seam, completely wide open in the middle of the field. Great read by C.J. Carr, and Michigan goes up first points of the game, 7-0 on the road in that vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Kickoff taken at the 2-yard line, brought back across the 15, tackled at the 17, and the Buckeyes take over at the 17-yard line. Quarterback Stone Saunders last week, 427 yards, 4 touchdowns. Going to look to replicate that against their hated rival, the Michigan Wolverines. Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end.
Can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down.
That's a good one, Litch Max. I like that.
You know he's excited to take on this
2nd and 5. Shotgun, receiver in motion left to right. Hands it off to the running back on a sweep back to the left. Blown up in the backfield by Shamari Earls, but Shamari Earls is going to come off the field now, a little bit shaken up after that play. It's a loss of 6 yards. It'll push the Buckeyes back to 3rd and 11 from their own 16. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Michigan with 6 guys on the line, mug look. Blitz by Michigan, and he's sacked. Just overwhelmed the Buckeyes line. Linebacker Cameron Booth, edge rusher Lugard Edekpaye both broke through the line and took down Saunders before he had time to do anything. Knocked back to the 10-yard line. It'll be 4th and 17 for the Buckeyes.
Shutting the home crowd up, mission accomplished.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down.
Buckeyes will punt from their own end zone.
For your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
It's high, it's got distance, gets across midfield, taken in at the 42. Stewart returns it back to the 49-yard line. Yeah, I wish he would progress in real life the way he does in the game. Under center, Carr snaps the ball, fake play action, fires right sideline, caught. Nice catch up the sideline there, and that's a first down for Michigan. Tackled at the 27-yard line. Hurrying back to the line, shotgun, wing formation, 2 receivers wide left. Harpering and Stewart on the line. Receiver in motion, fakes the end around, hands it to Kapana. Kapana up the middle, gain of 5. And now we're going to have an injury timeout. Micah Kapana shaken up.
But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you
that'll bring Trent Semple in at running back while Micah Kapana gets checked out on the sideline. Carr dropping back to throw, fires left, caught. Donovan Murph up the left side, had a step on his defender, and gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Michigan, with their 2nd touchdown of the game, goes up 14-0 on the Buckeyes in, what was it? That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Kick is up, and it's good.
Pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
That's 2. I actually said it once earlier at the start of the stream before you hopped in. So it's probably the 3rd time that I've said it. Shotgun for the Buckeyes, trips left, drops back to throw, rolling out to the left side, tries to check it down at the line to gain, but it's incomplete, hits the dirt. 2nd and 10. Shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Single tailback. Blitz by Michigan, under pressure, he gets it off, throws it over the middle, hits the receiver in the hands, knocked out on the hit, incomplete. 3rd and 10 Buckeyes. Facing down their 2nd straight 3 and out against the Wolverines. Back motions out, under pressure, hit as he throws, incomplete, 4th and 10, and they're going to punt again. 2 3 and outs to start the game in Columbus for the Buckeyes. Punt gets across midfield, it's going to be taken in at the 32. No fair catch, Stewart returning it, spins around a defender, jukes another one, steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, same starting position as the last drive. Carr in shotgun. Stewart in motion into the backfield. Hands it to Stewart on the sweeps. Up the center, or excuse me, up the sideline. Gain of 4 for the wide receiver on the handoff.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Shotgun now, 3 receivers, 1 tight end in line. Direct snap to Semple. Semple running right, caught in the backfield.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, CJ Carr, he's not bad in this game. So it's going to be a loss of yards there on the run. Carr with the shot over the middle, first down, catch. And another catch by Dante Ahmad from CJ Carr. This might be Dante Ahmad's breakout game for the Wolverines. Carr under center, power I formation. Semple the tailback. No, he's changing the play. Switching sides. Hands it to the running back. Semple up the middle, runs right, gets tackled for a loss. It's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Empty backfield now for Carr. 4 receivers wide, one including the tight end, 1 out wide right. Quick pass underneath, caught. Gets the first down, taken down at the 5-yard line. New set of downs, 1st and goal. I formation, and they draw the defender off sides. Is that going to be on Michigan or on Ohio State? Neutral zone infraction on Ohio State. It's going to move Michigan up 2 more yards, or 3 more yards. It'll go to the 1st and goal from the 2. I mean, hey, that's a good problem to have, right? 1 yard loss on the run. I'm worried that Micah Kapana's injured. Semple has stayed in the game. Kapana has not come back. Quick pass underneath on the out route to Amarian Stewart. Touchdown Michigan, and they go up 3 scores. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Wolverines. 2 drives, 2 3-and-outs for the Buckeyes. This is how it should be.
When this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Kick is up, and it's good.
And the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so
there's the kickoff. Buckeyes will take it just outside of their goal line. Gets it back to the 15. I mean, hey, that's cool. Shotgun now for the Buckeyes. 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff, play action, fires left, caught on the out route at the 30. First down Buckeyes. Their first down of the game. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end in line. Receiver in motion, right to left, fakes the end around. Drops back to throw, fires right, caught. Just shy of midfield, 1st and 10 Buckeyes. Same formation here. Slot receiver on the left side. Goes in motion, left to right. Fakes the handoff, quarterback keeper. Tackled down at the line by Deontay Liggins. Loss of 1, actually. It'll be 2nd and 11. Shotgun, fakes the handoff again. QB keeping it. And again, met in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 12 for the Buckeyes. 3 receivers, shotgun. In the pocket, trying to buy time. Fires left, dump off. Hits the receiver in the hands, but it's dropped incomplete. And they're going to punt again. Finally got a couple first downs, but still the same end result for the Buckeyes. Michigan fields the punt just shy of the 15-yard line, gets it across the 23 on the return. Stewart on the return. I form wing formation, CJ Carr under center, 1 receiver out wide right. Hands it to the running back. Diego Longoria, the power back, up the middle, gain of 3. Shotgun type formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Semple the tailback. Carr drops back to throw. Underneath, caught. John Anthony Hall on the catch. 3rd and 1 for Michigan from 32-yard line. Shotgun duo set, 2 receivers. Hands it to the running back. Runs up the middle, splits the line. Gets across the 40 to the 45-yard line. First down, Michigan. Under center, single back, wing formation, or not wing formation. Bunch left. Fakes the handoff. Carr fires as he gets hit as he throws. Right side, Semple the target, knocked down by the defender, 2nd and 10. Empty backfield, shotgun for Carr. 5 wide. Looking to throw, dumps it off underneath to the tight end, caught by Harpring. Tackled it on the opponent's 47, it'll be 3rd and 3 for Michigan.
That means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished.
Back motions out.
Really nice play.
And Carr's keeping it on the design QB run. Gets the 1st down, slides at the 43, 1st and 10 Michigan.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them.
Yeah, I mean, inside zone, especially if your offensive line is set up for it, is really good.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back.
Shotgun for Carr, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Semple the tailback. Semple bounces to the right side. Fakes the handoff, play action, throws it underneath to Harpring. Dropped, incomplete. Shotgun now. Hands it to the running back. Semple gets through the line. Taken down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Stewart in motion, left to right. Takes a snap. Fires to the right side. Caught. Harpring, the tight end, with the catch. First and 10 Michigan. Under center, 3 receivers. Single back. Carr. Quick pass underneath on the dig route. Caught. Chris Lawson. But it's going to be no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Single back, wing formation, 2 receivers right. Hands it to the running back, running left, up the sideline. 1st down, Semple gets it to the 10-yard line, knocked out at the 9. 1st and goal, Michigan. Shotgun now, tight formation, 3 receivers. Hands it to the running back, Reggie Dial. Runs right, cuts back up the middle. Gets it to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Shotgun for Carr, duo set, Semple and Dial, the tailbacks. 3 receivers, hands it to Semple. Semple tackled in the backfield for a loss at the 7, 3rd and goal. Shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Dial, the tailback. Carr fires over the middle, caught by John Anthony Hall, and it's another touchdown for Michigan.
Doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
There's the kick, and it's good.
28-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Touch pass for the Buckeyes, gets around to the right side, up the sideline, 1st down, spins on a defender, tackled at the 30-yard line, 1st down, Buckeyes. Little trickery there, gets some movement.
On the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Yeah, through OBS, but I'd have to like feed my PlayStation through my computer. Shotgun, 4 receivers stacked, 2 to either side, wide. Quick wide receiver screen to the left side, caught. It's going to be a gain of 9, 2nd and 6 for the Buckeyes. Shotgun, 3 receivers.
Looking to throw at Saunders. Throws to the tight end.
And it's intercepted.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
We got an injury to Wendell Gregory.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could try to figure out the remote play thing.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Under center now, Carr. Browder in motion. Single back. 1 receiver. Hands it to Semple. Semple runs up the middle. Caught at the line for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Carr and shotgun. 3 receivers.
It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top.
Quick pass to the Simple out of the backfield. Gain of 5. 3rd and 6 for Michigan. From the Buckeyes 30-yard line. Shotgun. 4 receivers. Yeah, I could. Blitz by the Buckeyes. Carr gets it off to John Anthony Hall. Just shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to send out the kicker for a 43-yard kick from the left hash. And it's good.
Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Buckeyes in shotgun, fakes the handoff, play action, hits the receiver on a screen, but he's tackled down immediately for a loss. 2nd and 12 Buckeyes. Shotgun, hands it to the running back on a sweep. Gets to the left sideline. Gain of 6, 3rd and 6 for the Buckeyes. Shotgun, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side. Drops back to throw. Dumps it off to the tight end, right side, caught, but it's going to be a loss of 1, 4th and 7, and Ohio State will punt.
The Buckeyes line up to punt it away.
Kick taken at the 31, Stewart returning it, and he's got the sideline. Across the 40, across the 30, gets past the last defender, the 10, the 5, and it's a punt return for a touchdown for the slot receiver, Amarian Stewart, and adds another one to this already huge lead by the Wolverines, and it's only the first half.
Darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 stacked wide to either side.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it.
Probably.
Away from deep in
Hits the receiver on the screen, right side, caught, gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 16 for the Buckeyes. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
Standing in the pocket, fires left across the field, caught, first down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Shotgun for Ohio State. Receiver goes in motion right to left, orbits back around the quarterback, back out to the right. Play action, fires over the middle, and it's knocked down. 2nd and 10, 24-yard line. Down 38 to nothing. The Buckeyes trying to get something going before halftime. Hands it to the running back. Runs inside zone, caught at the line. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now after the 1-yard loss. Hurrying back to the line for tempo. Shotgun, drops back to throw. Fires deep down the left sideline, and it's knocked down, incomplete. And they're going to punt again. Stewart calls for the fair catch at the 35. They'll mark it at the 36. Carr and shotgun, 3 receivers, 1.5 minutes left on the clock for the half. Quick throw underneath, caught. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Minute left on the clock. 3 receivers, almost caught someone off sides. Drops back to throw, blitz by the Buckeyes. Halfback screen, gets it off, caught on the left sideline. Taken down at the 46-yard line, 3rd and inches. Shotgun, 3 receivers wide right, Harper the tight end in line. Semple the tailback. Carr with the snap. Fires down the left sideline. Or no, I'm sorry, not the sideline. On the crosser route from right to left. but it's overthrown, incomplete, and Michigan's going to punt for the first time.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line, 7 seconds left on the clock. Buckeyes will try to send up a prayer for some points before halftime. No, they're going to hand it off to the running back. Running back runs left, hurdles over a fallen defender, tackled at the 37. 3 seconds left on the clock. Now they're going to call a timeout and call a Hail Mary. Drops back to throw, under pressure, hit as he throws. Deep down the right side, and it's knocked down, incomplete. We'll go into halftime, Michigan up 38-0 on the Buckeyes in, what was it, Lichamax? That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus.
Great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake,
Prospect to throw.
down to throw.
Takes off running, quarterback keeper. Scrambles for 9, 2nd and 1.
They start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Back to pass. It's Saunders. Here comes the heat.
And Saunders is sacked, this
This
time by Wendell Gregory, the right edge
He
rusher.
has been terrorizing
In his second season with the
all year
Wolverines.
long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
Shotgun for the Buckeyes. 3 receivers, 1 tight end in line.
On 3rd and long, try and have a big
Fires over the middle,
completion
knocked down by the defender,
here. Coverage and
incomplete.
an incomplete pass. The defense
And they're going to
knocks it
punt.
away
4th and 8 for the
force down.
Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes
Great
will
way to
punt
start
this
the
one
second
away.
half.
They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
Punt taken at the 30-yard line.
He'll
Stewart
field
with the
punt and
return.
see what he can get.
Gets it almost back to the 45. They'll mark it at the 44.
Catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little
Under
bit
center
of
now,
yardage.
Carr,
Up
wing
upfield.
formation, 2 receivers wide left, single tailback. Capana still has not returned. It's not looking good. Hits Harpering on the underneath route, caught, first down. It's going to be marked at the Buckeyes' 46-yard line. Carr under center, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side. Stewart goes in motion from the right, hands it to Semple, runs up the middle, tries to sidestep to the right, taken down at the 44, 2nd and 9. Shotgun for Carr, empty backfield, 4 receivers and a tight end, 5 wide. Fires right side, tries to thread the needle, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Wolverines. Same formation, shotgun, empty backfield, 5 wide.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Under pressure, and he's sacked. Carr sacked at midfield. It'll be 4th and 13, and expect a punt here from the Wolverines.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This Mike Backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play.
Quarterback keeper on the read option, and he fumbles. Recovered by the Buckeyes. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
And not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Drops back to throw. Halfback screen. Gets it off left sideline. Tackled down at the 18-yard line. It'll still be 4th and 10, and the Buckeyes are going to punt.
And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit.
Punt is up. Gets across midfield. Taking it at the 35. Fair catch. 36-yard line. Carr takes over in shotgun. Split backs. Tight formation.
Winged helmets on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting.
Quick pass to the sideline. Receiver wasn't ready. Trent Semple, the running back. That's on him. It was a good pass. Open receiver. Just didn't get his eyes around quick enough.
No need to panic. I mean, think about it.
2nd and 10, Michigan. Semple motions out of the backfield. Carr over the middle. Caught. Gets the first down. I couldn't tell who that was on the catch. Might have been Vinny Van Buren. 1st and 10, Michigan. Carr in shotgun. Stewart in motion, right to left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action. Hits Semple out of the backfield, short gain of 1. Tackled down by Taylor Trout. 2nd and 9 for Michigan. Under center, single back. 3 receivers. Drops back to throw. Fires right, caught, makes a defender miss. Jukes another defender, and another one at the 30-yard line, up the sideline, and he steps out at the 22. Chris Lawson.
Aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
That's a first down for the offense.
Watch this right here. Catches it, spins around, makes a defender miss. There's a juke. There's another juke. Up the sideline, and unfortunately he just steps out right there.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Under center now, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side.
Wants to throw again.
Carr drops back, under pressure, pocket breaking down, and he throws it as he's hit. Out of bounds, incomplete. But now we've got an injury. Max Simonson, the starting left guard and long snapper for the Wolverines.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Under center, single back, wing formation, 3 tight ends on the line. Murph, the lone receiver, right side, fakes the handoff, play action. Carr fires right, caught. Donovan Murph up the sideline, meets the defender at the 1, falls forward for the touchdown, and that's another score for Michigan. And they're going to improve their lead up to 45-0 over Ohio State on the road.
Hail to the victors has been playing. This team has handled the moment, handled the game as well as any Michigan team we've seen. They know every year this will be a fight, but Michigan has brought it, and Ohio State hasn't responded.
And I think Michigan has just done a better job executing here in the second half. I've loved the way they've mixed in the run with the pass offensively. Defensively, they're doing a great job communicating. They're just the more locked-in team here late in the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la
Empty backfield
Jay
for the
Cutler,
Buckeyes, 5
this
wide.
might not be over just
Fires
yet.
underneath. It's caught at the 30. Taken down. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
Tennessee.
3 receivers, shotgun.
Inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big.
Saunders with the quick pass to the tight end out of the backfield.
Kevin, let us know when it goes.
Caught, but it's going to be a 1-yard loss at the 31, 34. Under center now. 4 receivers. Hands it to the running back. Up the middle. Splits the defenders. Gets across the line. Across the 40. Tackled at the 42. 1st and 10 Buckeyes. It was a nice design run there. Shotgun. Hands it to the running back. Tries to run up the middle again. He's met at the line. Gain of only
Thank
one.
goodness we don't
Second
play
and
them.
nine.
This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some kind of identity. Today they
Fakes
were
the
shut
handoff,
down,
play
but
action.
listen,
Hits the
there's a
running
game
back
next
out of the
week.
backfield.
Gotta
Caught.
continue to find what it is
Gain of
that
7.
makes this team
3rd and
grow,
2.
that makes them tick, that makes them get first
Shotgun
downs,
4
and help them move
receivers.
the football.
Michigan showing 6 on the line. Quick pass to the receiver on the screen. It's caught, but it's going to be for no gain. It'll be 4th and 2. And they're going to punt again. The Buckeyes have just been completely unable to get anything going on offense. I don't think they've crossed the 50 on offense at all
That thing
today.
was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Carr.
Carr dumps it off.
Left side.
Chris
Nice
Lawson
job
on
by
the
the
catch.
DG there,
And Carr is
timing
now
that
over
drive
300
with
yards
zone
for the
coverage,
day.
so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a
Shotgun
window
3 receivers.
to allow him to catch the ball and then turn
Carr
it
drops
upfield.
back. Hits the running back out of the backfield. Semple gets the first down. Jukes the defender. Tackle at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Michigan. I formation. One receiver wide right. Tight ends on the line. Hands it to the running backs. The Diego Longoria runs up the middle. Jukes right. Gets around a defender. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. And that's going to end the third quarter. We'll go into the fourth quarter now. Michigan up 45-0. And it'll be 2nd down for Michigan. There you see the top 25 rankings. Gotta imagine Ohio State's going to fall out of the top 25 after this game.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
12 minutes left to go in the game.
Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep
Carr
this
and
drive
shotgun.
moving.
3 receivers.
Back to pass.
Has time. Fires left. Caught on the sideline. Donovan Murph steps out at the 40-yard line on the opponent's side of the field. 1st and 10. Man, he got around the defender, and if he had just kept his foot in bounds, that would have been a huge game.
They've built a cushion, they've built a lead, but you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of
3
business,
receivers
and this is
for
an
the
offense
Wolverines.
that I think is going to continue
Back
to grow.
motions out.
To the
Carr
air
with
on
the snap.
first down.
Under pressure, blitz by Ohio State. Gets the pass off to Semple. Out of the backfield, up the middle. Huge gain. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. That touchdown saving tackle. And it'll be 1st and goal for
I
Michigan.
tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man,
Empty
they're taking
backfield for
advantage
Carr.
right now.
4 receivers. Keeps it on the run. Carr is going to lose a yard to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Shotgun now. 1 receiver, 2 backs in the backfield. Another quarterback keeper. Carr running left, gets around the edge, and C.J. Carr runs it in himself for another touchdown.
For 6 more points. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to
What do you mean schedule week? The schedules are
I know
done.
he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops
I
at the
messaged you
14.
yesterday.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end.
And it's intercepted. Cameron Booth with another interception.
He was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They are separate weeks, but I did the conference realignment a couple days ago, and I did the schedules yesterday.
So here comes the Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Receiver in motion, Murph, left to right, end around. Gets up the right sideline. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 for Michigan.
Now you got to protect it.
Carr in shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end.
This week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Cross back to throw, steps up in the pocket, fires left sideline, caught Donovan
Makes
Murphy.
the grab along the sidelines, and they get
Knocked
it
out
off
at the
for
18-yard line,
first
1st and 10 Michigan.
down. And the Wolverines are in the red zone.
Yeah, you're good to hit week 0 as long as everyone's done their
You talk so much
preseason
about
stuff.
QBs, right?
I would
Having
just
to
check
make
and make sure if
good
anyone needs
decisions.
more time.
There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an
Hands it off to Semple, up the middle. Tackled down at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun, 4 receivers. Direct snap to the running back.
They are
Semple
ready this
tackled
time.
for a loss
Tackle
at the 2.
behind the line of scrimmage
2nd
after
and
that
goal.
big run. The
Power I
defense answered.
formation. CJ Carr under center.
Trying to barge in.
Hands it to Semple, run up the middle, cuts right, knocked down at the 1. This could be a goal line stand by the Buckeyes. 3rd and goal for Michigan.
One more yard and stick it in. Here
Direct
on
snap to
3rd
Dial.
down.
Dial running left, breaks the
That's
tackle
going
and
for
gets it in.
And he'll
Touchdown,
step into the
Michigan.
end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You got to admit that was pretty good goal line defense from the Buckeyes. If it wasn't for that broken tackle by one of the smallest backs on the roster, Reggie Dial, then it would have been a stop
This has been a
from the
complete
1 yard line.
performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together.
Kick is up.
Offense, defense,
Michigan goes up
complementary football.
59-0
And he
with
makes
6
the
minutes
extra
left in the
point.
game on the
They're
road
getting
in
set to kick it
Columbus.
away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is
Shotgun
going
for
to
the
be one
Buckeyes,
to
3
just drag to
receivers,
the
fakes the
recycle
handoff,
bin,
play
but the
action,
idea
fires
now is
left,
to finish
incomplete,
strong
2nd and 10.
And just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd
Shotgun,
down.
3 receivers. Fires right on the wide receiver screen. It's caught behind the 10-yard
He's
line.
there to make the
Tackled down
stop,
for a
and they
3-yard
threw it in
loss, 3rd and
reverse,
13.
Losing yardage on that play.
Shotgun, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to
Fires
take the
deep
check
down the left sideline, and it's intercepted by Jaden Sanders.
Things are going from bad
Jaden
to
Sanders intercepts it, the deep pass down the left sideline on 3rd and long, and tackled down at Michigan's 47-yard line, just shy of midfield, and that'll be another turnover, Michigan ball. Jaden Sanders getting some turnover buffs following that interception.
They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too. to
Carr
have
with the
defense
snap, hands
on
it to
their
Dial,
heels,
Dial
because
up
at
the
this
middle.
point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back
2nd
with a
and
little more
6.
aggressiveness. I mean, they
Yeah, I
let
think
them
I'm gonna
have
put in
what
some
they wanted.
backups after
Now
this drive.
they got to dictate to this offense.
Semple up the middle,
Able to pick his way forward for a decent
3rd and 2
gain before
Michigan.
the defense
Shotgun
gets him
split
down.
backs.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
Tackled in the backfield, it'll be 4th and 5.
Lost yardage.
And I'm gonna put in backups after this one.
Wolverines will call on their punt team.
Caleb Berryman with the punt. It's gonna go into the end zone for a
You'd think
touchback.
they would have had
All right, I'm gonna put in backups. This is mostly just to preserve injury. All right, let's let the backups finish out this game.
Deep, but the bounce
See if the Buckeyes can finally get some points going against Michigan's second and third stringers. Fakes the pitch, fires up over the middle, it hits the hands of the receiver, knocked incomplete. Knocked out incomplete. Second and 10. 3 receivers, shotgun for the Buckeyes. Receiver in motion left to right. Orbits back around the quarterback. Hits the receiver out of the backfield. Caught, but he's tackled in the backfield at the 17-yard line. 3rd and 13. Shotgun wing formation, 1 receiver to either side, 2 tight ends in line. Drops back to throw, pocket collapsing, fires down the middle, and it's intercepted. Michigan with another interception, and they returns it to the 29-yard line, Buckeye territory, and that's a Michigan ball. Vernon Nordine, number 21, the cornerback, with his first interception of the game.
And here comes the Michigan offense.
Michigan up 59-0. I formation, 2 receivers to either side, or 1 receiver to either side. Dial with the handoff from Baker. Runs right, loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Bryce Baker in shotgun, 3 receivers. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 12. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Baker with the snap, looking to throw, fires up the middle. Knocked down by the defender, incomplete. 3rd and 12. Single back, wing formation, 1 receiver to either side. Baker with the snap, hands it to Dial. Dial runs right, gain of 1, 4th and 11. And they'll send out the kicker, Otis Beck. This will be a 46-yard field goal from the right hash.
And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again. This time a 47-yard
and it's good.
try.
Another 3 points for Michigan. And they go up 62-0 over the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes have 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock to try to put some points on the board before the game ends. Here's the kickoff. Buckeyes take it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line. Makes a defender miss at the 10. Gets it back to the 16-yard line. Buckeyes come out in shotgun. 4 receivers. 2 stacked wide to either side. Hands it off to the running back. Runs up the middle. Met just past the line. Gain of 3 on the run. 40 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 7. Pistol formation. Hands it to the running back up the middle. Tackled just past the line of gain of 1. 3rd and 6. 15 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun. 3 receivers. Dropping back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Tries to take off. Dumps it off to the left sideline to the receiver. Caught up the sideline. And he steps out at the 34-yard line. 4 seconds left on the clock. They're going to try a Hail Mary. Shotgun. 4 receivers.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Fires deep down the right sideline, and it's incomplete. That'll be the game. Michigan shuts out the Ohio State Buckeyes at home, in Columbus, 62-0 for potentially the largest win in series history. Player of the game, C.J. Carr, 392 yards, 6 touchdowns, 81.8% completion percentage. Huge win for the Wolverines, who stay undefeated for the regular season. Could we be seeing a repeat championship run? First undefeated season under head coach Connor Stallions. Let's take a look at stats for the game. All right, Michigan 62-0 for the Buckeyes. First downs, Michigan 23, Ohio State 8. Total offense, 472 for Michigan, 127 for the Buckeyes. Total plays ran, Michigan 64, Ohio State 48. Yards per play average, Michigan 7.4, Ohio State 2.6. In the run game, Michigan had 30 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns, only an average of 2.7, which is not bad. Right. Connor Stallions, right? Which 2.7 yards per rush is pretty bad for Michigan, but it was worse for the Buckeyes, who had 16 carries, for 12 yards and a .8 yards per rush average. In the pass game, Michigan was 28 of 34 for 392 yards and 5 touchdowns with an 11.5 yards per pass average. Ohio State was 18 of 32 for 115 yards and 3.6 average. Third down conversion percentage, Michigan 58%, 7 of 12. Ohio State 16%, 2 of 12. No fourth downs or 2-point conversions were attempted in the game. Michigan with a 50% red zone completion percentage. Ohio State didn't make it into the red zone at all. Turnovers. Michigan had 0 turnovers. Ohio State threw 4 interceptions. Punt return yards, Michigan 104, Ohio State 0. Kick return yards, Ohio State had 131, Michigan had 21. Total yards for the game, Michigan 597, Ohio State 258. Punting average, Michigan 35.3, Ohio State 44.3. Penalties, there were only 2 penalties recorded in the game, both on Ohio State, for a total of 7 yards of penalties. And time of possession, Michigan held the ball for 29 minutes and 24 seconds to Ohio State's 18:36. Individual player stats for the Michigan Wolverines. C.J. Carr, 27 of 33 for 392 yards, 5 touchdowns, 231.6 QB rating, and an 81% completion percentage. Bryce Baker only attempted 1 pass and it was incomplete. In the run game, Trent Semple, 15 carries, 49 yards. C.J. Carr, 6 carries, a net total of 3 yards when you factor in sack, lost yardage. But he did have 1 touchdown on a run. Reggie Dial had 5 carries for 10 yards and a touchdown. Diego Longoria, 2 for 9. Micah Kapana, 1 carry for 5 yards. And Amarian Stewart, 1 for 4. Receiving, Trent Semple had 5 catches for 58 yards. Donovan Murph, 5 catches for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chris Lawson, 4 catches for 40. John Anthony Hall, 4 for 42 and a touchdown. Luke Harpring, 3 for 25. Amarian Stewart, 2 for 25 and a touchdown. Dante Ahmad, 2 for 90 and a touchdown. Vinny Van Buren, 2 for 27. In blocking, there were no sacks given up by our offensive line. And Brian Jordan led the offensive line with 7 pancakes. On the defensive side of the ball, our tackles leader, it was split 3 ways. Jaden Sanders, Tommy Mitrione, and Cameron Booth each had 6 total tackles. TFL's leader was also a 3-way split, 2 apiece for Wendell Gregory, Cordell Carver, and Deontay Liggins. Sacks leader, Cordell Carver had 1. Crawford, Gregory, Edekpayi, and Booth all had half a sack. Interceptions, we had 4 on the day, with Vernon Nordine, Jaden Sanders, Tommy Mitrione, and Cameron Booth all getting an interception. PBUs, Deontay Liggins and Terrion Nichols each had 2. There was 1 forced fumble in the game by Jaden Sanders. And we had no defensive touchdowns or safeties. Kicking, Otis Beck was 2 for 2 from the field with a long of 47 and a perfect 8 for 8 for extra points. Punting, Caleb Berryman had 3 punts for 106 yards, a 35.3 average. Kick returns, Dante Ahmad had 1 for 21 yards. Punt returns, Amarian Stewart had 5 for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's back out and we will advance to the postseason and see what awards we get, and take a look at the preview of the upcoming postseason. Oh, I'm sorry, not to the postseason yet. Duh, we still got the conference championships. So Michigan has been invited to play in the Big Ten Championship in 1 week against the USC Trojans. I completely forgot about Conference Championship week. All right, there's nothing really to do in this week. We don't have any recruiting to do. We're still in first place. I guess we can check and make sure, did we have any injuries, long-term injuries coming out of that game? We did not. So Micah Kapana was shaken up for the game, but he's not going to be on the injury report. All right, let's advance to Conference Championship Week. All right, so let's take a look at the top 25, the final top 25 prior to the conference championships. So we stayed at 1. Georgia moved from 3 to 2. Pittsburgh moved from 6 to 3. USC is number 4. Number 5 is Duke. Number 6 is Florida. 7 Auburn. 8 Penn State. 9 Tennessee. Texas dropped from 4 to 10. Notre Dame dropped from 2 to 11. Texas A&M is number 12, number 13 Miami, 14 Clemson, 15 Louisville, 16 LSU, 17 SMU, 18 ULM, wow, 19 Iowa, 20 Louisiana, 21 Mizzou, 22 Baylor, 23 Oklahoma State, 24 East Carolina, and 25 NC State. Alright, let's take a look at our staff. So PJ Fleck, we're going to fire him. We're just not going to extend him, basically, because he wants to move on to be a head coach again. And then we will extend Connor Walker. Alright guys, so that's going to be the episode. Tune in next time for the Big Ten Championship against the number 4 USC, a matchup from earlier in the season. Both teams were top 5 in the last game, and they're top 5 again for the Big Ten Championship, so make sure to tune in for that. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. Follow my other channel at Skull Blue Sports. And if you get a chance, check out the GoFundMe link that's linked in the YouTube bio. It's also pinned at the top of my X profile. Feel free to shoot me a message on X or Discord at Kinetic615. Happy to answer any questions about the GoFundMe or about the streams. Just, feel free to hit me up. Just be respectful. And as always, guys, until next time, for me, it's Skull Vikes and Go Blue.